Hey, greetings everybody. Thunder Hands here. Haven't done a video in a while, so I thought I'd do one. Gonna try to lay some stuff on you today, tell you about some new ideas I have. And one of the new ideas, as well as I'm sure you know, a lot of people get things from me through Google. And I have a list, and I think you can go to anywhere on Google. I mean, if you get something from Google, I might put a link down here or something will pop up where you can join. You can ask me to join one of my circles, and I got quite a few people in my circles now, so a lot of stuff can be disseminated that way. And so I send out different phrases and videos and updates on world conditions, so I don't have to talk about it so much here. And another thing that I recently went through was some oral surgery. Boy, that was fun. Don't want to go through that again ever, but I had to, so kind of recovering from that, so bear with me. And number three, if my face looks a little dirty, it's because I'm growing a beard. You know, it's kind of hard for Indians to grow beards, but I'm growing one. So, and it's gray on top of it, so it's hardly discernible. But one of the new ideas that I had, and I hope everybody is down with this, is that I've been doing a lot of traveling. I've been going from California to Arizona back and forth, and haven't had a whole lot of time and been dealing with a lot of issues. And like I say, I was down for a while. But I'm thinking about making this. I've been noticing on the alternative media that people are, I don't know, a lot of things are happening. Like one person that I watch is going to make his show, you know, like a subscription basis thing. And of course, YouTube's promoting that. They're promoting pay $9.99 or whatever a month, and I'm not going to do that. Never will do that. I work totally on donations. But these people that are selling out, and I call them selling out because the alternative media should be free, should be for everybody to listen to anytime they want to, is going to have to be replaced by truth tellers. And I've been around a while, so I was kicking around the idea of maybe making this a show, like Campfire Council Communications, or because I'm not sure if it could be called a radio show, because here I am live, you know, it's like TV, but kind of like a radio show, like Alex Jones, but not Alex Jones. I mean, I'm just using that as an example. I'm way, way far away from what he's doing. This will be a combination of things: spirituality, world news, truth, always truth, and a use of my newsletters. And it's just been kind of hard to do this alone. And so, you know, it would be nice if people could comment or send me messages and maybe give me an idea about how they could help. Now, one of my ideas was, besides the donation thing, which tends to have its ups and downs and can get sticky at times, let's put it that way, is to have sponsorship. Now, you know what the Campfire Council is all about. Most of you that have been watching my videos, you know it's about survival, and you know it's about living off the land, being next to nature, Native American spirituality, self-protection. So anybody that might have an idea about who might want to sponsor, you know, a show and support that. And I'm also going to talk to the town that I'm in Arizona, the board of supervisors or the town council, maybe even the mayor, and see if I can garner some support that way. But Campfire Council sounds like a perfect name for a show, doesn't it? And it will be about truth-telling, and I'm also thinking about having different guests on, or interviewing different guests that are in alliance or in tune with what I'm all about and what the people that listen to this show are all about. And basically what we're about is truth, right? And all the things that I mentioned before: survival, living off the land, nature. So, you know, it'd be nice to have, like, let's say, somebody sponsor me, like, you know, people that sell tents and backpacks and, you know, sleeping bags, that type of thing. Or, you know, I mean, how about some indigenous organization, or some, even a firearms organization. I'm not against that. That would be nice too. Anything that has to do with living next to nature, or any kind, you know, let's say archery, or... So I'm kicking these ideas around. I don't know if any of them will come to fruition, but one of the things that I decided is that you basically have to cover a wide range of topics when you're dealing with truth. And, you know, some of them aren't always pretty, like the world conditions. But I've come to terms with the fact that, you know, it's just something you have to talk about. But again, if you talk about it with detachment, as in you're riding in the eye of the hurricane instead of the wall, is the best way to look at it. You're in that calm eye and you're just kind of going with the flow, and you're not really getting caught up. You're detached, but yet you are aware. And you might run into other souls in this eye of the hurricane that are on your wavelength. And if we all travel together, then there's no telling what we can accomplish. Now, I don't know if any of this is going to work out, but I thought I'd at least do a video and try to get some feedback from some people through the comments section here, which I moderate. Or you can email me at nativeamericantaoist@gmail.com, and that's down below in the show notes in the About section. Or, you know, the Campfire Council should pop up here somewhere if I have enough time to do that. But inevitably, everything is down there. Still having a hard time talking. Everything is down here in the show notes. So if you feel the urge that you want to comment or contact me, but you know, there's enough people out there, like I got some friends up in Canada now that are, you know, that we connect with on the Google thing, and some other people. Trying to keep the trolls out. They creep in once in a while, the wackos and the people that say off-the-wall things that I just delete that if I can. If there's any possible way, I do. But it seems to be like we're gathering some type of momentum here, some type of organization. And again, I urge you to sign up for the newsletter on the campfirecouncil.com website. And of course to donate if you can. But I think the best way to go as far as to keep this thing afloat is getting the word out about, since we're getting a group of people here, let's try to get some sponsors. Let's try to get some people that own businesses, small businesses, like I say, outdoor things. I'm going to be looking into a lot of this stuff. And hopefully we can come up with a group of people of kindred souls, of like mind and spirit, that want to hear this stuff. There's a couple of people that write me daily and contact me daily, and you know who I'm talking about. I won't mention any names here, but we're pretty much on the same wavelength. And there was, you know, like there's, again, I want to get back to this point of like, it's really crucial right now. Man, that tooth, it's gone now. It's crucial for us to stick together and try to sort this out, because the alternative media is going down the tubes as far as I'm concerned, needs to be replaced, needs new people coming up, because people like, you know, there's the Greg Hunter show, and then there's Gregory Mannarino. He's going to start charging now for, and a lot of people are bailing on his, although, you know, he just covers one area. He's specialized with finances, only he touches on some other things, world matters, but a lot of the stuff's repetitive on all these channels. Greg Hunter's a pretty good guy, and he seems to be hanging in there. And then you got Fabian for Liberty, who's, I don't know. I like some of his stuff sometimes, to be truthful with you. He does have some truth, but he has an agenda too. He has his own business of real estate and that type of thing. So I'm not into any kind of business. I'm not selling anything. I'm not selling real estate or gold bars, or the only thing that I recommend that you take a look at is my books. And a little thing pops up over here. I think it's right here. Up here will pop up towards the end of the video. That is Listen to the Wind, Speak from the Heart, which is a good book that you might want to look at. And my other book's Emergence. But I'm not like a real salesman type dude. I count on donations, and I count on people's good hearts. And I count on help from resources out there in the world of kindred souls, I call them, that just want to help and aren't really concerned about. See, I might talk about money right now, because money is a big issue with people, and a lot of people get real concerned about it, or unconcerned. It's best not to be concerned. Okay, it's best not to be concerned. What really is the big deal right now is just supporting one another in any way we can, and helping one another get through the world's perfect storm, which is a chapter in my book called The World's Perfect Storm, surviving it. But I figure if there's, you know, if I can, I'm seeing the writing on the wall with YouTube promoting certain people to get a lot of viewers. All of a sudden they say, well, you know, you can, once you get like 10,000 viewers, man, I don't have that many subscribers, but, well, you never know. But once you get that many, you can start charging a subscription fee. I'd rather not do that. Even if I got to that point, I wouldn't do it. There's other ways to do it. And I think that people are falling for a plan by YouTube to make it harder for people to learn the truth, to be honest with you. Because how many people can afford $10 a month? Again, some people can through donations, and it's their choosing, but if they can't make it a month, they're not tied into any contract or deal, or They don't have to give their credit card. I'd rather use PayPal anyway. But if we can organize somehow and help each other out here, I'll be the spokesman, and I'm willing to have guests on and interview people and keep up the vigilant work of sending out messages. So again, like on YouTube, there's a little picture of my head up there or whatever, and if you click on that, it'll take you to my profile on Google, and then if you ask me to join one of my circles, I'll put you in one of my circles, like the Campfire Council or Thunder Circle, or I've got about 5 different circles that I can put you in, and then when I do these videos, you'll automatically get them. So far, so good. That's what they allow you to do, is send emails to people. Unlike Facebook, and which is useless and is a tool of the CIA, basically. So anyway, I thought I'd just come on for a little while today. I don't want to keep it too long because I'm still a little drowsy. And I have other matters to attend to, but hopefully I can get those straightened out. But I wanted to let you know I was still around, and I'll tell you, the world hasn't changed much since I've been on here last. In fact, it's gotten, the thing in Ukraine is, well, I send updates on that to you people. It's really interesting to see how the tide turned in Ukraine all of a sudden, and the machinations of these evil Westerners that are out to smear everybody they can, basically Russia, and just the stuff that's going on right now is something, again, we have to stay detached from, but we can be aware of. So I think that something like Campfire Council Radio or Campfire Council Communications as a branch or an offshoot of Campfire Council would be a good thing, and I'm definitely going to do some research on it. And if I can get sponsorship, then we can get a little bit better equipment to where we can interview people via webcam, have them appear, and have a little bit more array of things. And I think I'm going to start tacking on some of my music again at the beginning of the show, and just try to keep the purpose going, keep the plan going here, because an awful lot of people need it, and that's what everything, that's what it should really be about. Again, it's not about money. It's about perpetuating goodness, and perpetuating truth. And these people that are succumbing to thinking more about money than they are about getting the truth out, or showing their true colors, as far as I'm concerned. Any money I get through the donations for the Campfire Council goes all to the Campfire Council. Okay? My lifestyle is not one of the rich and famous. So keep that in mind. I'll end it there today, and it's good talking to you, and this is Thunder. As always, my brothers and sisters out there, keep the faith, because things could get better. You never know. It doesn't look like it, but we have ourselves, right? And we have our own consciousness, and we have friends. And I got some friends up in Canada too, and you know who you are, that I want to say hello to. That's where my people originate from. I'd love to get back up in that area. I've even been invited up there. Uh, don't know. Sure is tempting. Anyway, coming to you from Arizona, Williams near the Grand Canyon, this is Thunder. Until next time, over and out.